Today, inspired by this video, we want to talk about love. Love. What a beautiful, beautiful video. Two young boys who obviously are different races, but yet you see them embrace one another, hug one another, love on one another. And I think the reason that this video is going viral is because we live in such a divided country, divided with politics, divided with race, divided with religion, divided with so many things. And we recognize that Jesus said the greatest commandment of all is love. Love God and love one another. But yet, while it is the greatest commandment, it is one of the most challenging ones because we see things different. We have different perspectives. We come from different backgrounds. And all of those things contribute to more division than they do to unity. And so I think today, looking at this video gives us an opportunity to really talk about the importance of loving one another, the importance of loving one another even despite the differences. And I think that's what these two young men have brought back to us, some great memory. I want to share with you a great story that was told to me a while back, and it's about the Four Chaplains. Maybe many of you have heard it. If not, this can be your first time. Here's the story of the Four Chaplains. On February the 3rd, 1943, an army of transport ships, the Dorchester, was carrying 900 combat soldiers across America to join in the fight against Nazi Germany. It was not an easy passage. The winter crossing was stormy, making those aboard feel like they were riding a rodeo bull. Young boys in uniform were both homesick and seasick in hot, airtight compartments below the deck. But their queasy claustrophobia would soon be forgotten when torpedoes from a German sub slammed into the Dorchester. The captain knew his vessel was going down, and he sounded orders to abandon ship. The pandemonium was heightened by the utter blackness of the stormy night. Young men were desperately searching for their life jackets, trying to find lifeboats in a ship sinking in the icy seas 150 miles from Greenland. In the midst of this chaos, four military chaplains became immortal heroes. Father John Washington, a New Jersey Roman Catholic, Reverend Clark Poling, a Reformed Church of America chaplain from Ohio, and Reverend George Fox, a Pennsylvania Methodist, along with Rabbi Alexander Good, a Jewish leader from Brooklyn. Together, they did what chaplains are supposed to do. They guided their soldiers to the evacuation points. They whispered courage in their ears as they helped them onto the lifeboats or over to the other side of the sinking ship. When life jackets ran out, the four chaplains gave up their own life jackets to save the lives of others. Nearly 700 men died in the frigid waters that night, but more than 200 survived, some wearing the same life jackets as these four chaplains. Witnesses remember seeing the chaplains for the very last time. They were linking arms together, praying as a ship disappeared from night. Think about this: a Catholic priest, a Reformed pastor, a Methodist preacher, and a Jewish rabbi. All of them linked arms one with another. They came from different backgrounds. They came from different regions of America. They came and taught. They taught different doctrines, different teachings. But yet on that day, they demonstrated love, sacrifice, courage. They did, even though there were so many differences, they loved one another. They loved their fellow man. In an age of intolerance, when almost anyone who doesn't agree with you is dismissed as an enemy, these four chaplains who link arms one with another show us the power of love, unity, and sacrifice for others. The beautiful thing is that in this world, we're going to have differences. There are some who have differences in politics, religion, etc., but that does not mean that your fellow man is your enemy because they differ with you. We're called to love. We're even called to love those who think different, who look different, and even who act different than us. I pray that today, this story, not just of the four chaplains, but of these young men who love one another, the innocence of that we might carry that with us in our hearts as we encounter people, some of which look different than us, some of which were raised different than us, some of which maybe even vote different than us. May God bless you. May God keep you. Stay tuned here where we aim to encourage, inspire, and motivate you to greatness. God bless you. Till next time. Ciao.